Okay, hi everyone. So finally this May 2022 first MTP is here. We are going to solve first part of it, questions 1 to 40. As usual, before we start, some instructions. The lecture is going to be in simple English, so language should not be an issue. Second, ideally you should solve the paper first and then come to the lecture, because otherwise you should not look at ready-made answers. Okay, you should try first and then come. Okay. Third is we are going to try to solve every question in 1 minute. Okay, so that is very important from exam point of view. So we are going to try that. Next is, in this paper they have given maths part first, then logical reasoning, then statistics. That is what they do in MTP. But that is not the case in final exam. In final exam, all questions will be random. So be prepared for that. Okay. Fine. So let's start immediately. Question 1. Get ready. Be ready with your calculators. Question 1. Log. If find the value of log something minus log something plus log something. Always first note base is same. If base is not same, you have to use change of base initially. Okay, fine. So base is same. So log root 25 is what? Log 5. Minus log 2 cube is what? Log 2 cube is 8. Plus log 4 square is 16. We know log a minus log b is log a by b. So that is going to be log 5 by 8. Right. And we know log a plus log b is log a into b. So that is going to be into 16. So we can just cancel this. 5 into 2 is 10. Log 10 will be 1 because base is also 10. Okay. Next. If a is to b is 2 is to 5, then 10a plus 3b is to 5a plus 2b is equal to. Fine. Let's just assume them as 2x and 5x, a and b. So 10a plus 3b, 10a will be what? 20x, plus 3b will be 5 into 3, 15x. By 5a will be 10x, plus 2b will be also 10x, right? 5 into 2, 10. So 35x by 20x, we can cancel out x. 35 by 20, if we cancel by 5, it is 7 by 4. Option A. Next. Ratio compounded of. Compounded means multiplication. Compounded of 4 by 5 and, so multiplication, subduplicate. Subduplicate is what? Square root. Square root of a by 9 is 8 by 15, they are saying. Okay. So let's take that root. That means 4 into root a upon 5 into root 9 is 3, right? Is equal to 8 by 15. We know that 5 into 3 is 15, we can cancel it. That means 4 root a is equal to 8. That means root a is equal to 2. That means a is equal to 2 square 4. Option C. Okay. Next, fourth. If 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 5 and 1 by x are in proportion, then value of x will be. Okay, you can go by fractions also, but there is a simpler way since we have calculator. See, if 4 numbers are in proportion, that means a by b is equal to c by d. So 1 by 2 is what? 0.5. 1 by 3 is what? 0.3 recurring. You can check on calculator, right? Is equal to 1 by 5 is 0.2. And 1 by x, let's assume 1 by x as y. Okay. So we can find y now. How do we find y? Y will be 0.2 into 0.3333 upon 0.5. Let's do it on calculator. 0.2 into 0.33333. Okay, type it fully. Divide by 0.5. So y is equal to 0.13 recurring. Okay. Y was what? 1 by x. We want x. That means we have to take reciprocal now. How to take reciprocal in calculator directly? Divided by and equal to. On this, if you press divide by equal to, we get 7.5. So 7.5 is the answer, which is option A. 15 by 2 is 7.5. Okay. Next, if p is x raised to 1 by 3 is what? Cube root of x plus x raised to minus 1 by 3 is 1 by cube root of x. Then find value of this. Easiest way to do this is assume x as something. Assume x as something. Now what is the best thing to assume? Generally don't assume 1 because there can be multiple answers then. Okay, you will not get one concrete answer. So I think it's best to assume 8 because cube root of 8 is 2, right? So let's assume 8. That means if x is 8, okay, if x is 8, then p will be what? 8 raised to 1 by 3 is 2 plus 8 raised to minus 1 by 3 means 1 by 2, right? Reciprocal. The basic rules of indices. That is 2.5. So p is 2.5. If p is 2.5, we can calculate this. How do we calculate this on calculator? 3 into 2.5 cube minus 9 into 2.5. Do it on calculator, don't write it. How do we do it? First this 2.5 cube, 2.5 into and 2 times equal to into 3. This part m plus, then 9 into 2.5 m minus. If you press MRC, you get 24.375. 24.375. Now what we'll do is, we have assumed x as 8. When x is 8, this is 24.375, right? So what we'll do is, we'll put x is equal to 8 in each of the options. Let's put x is equal to 8 in each of the options. Okay, if we put x is equal to 8 in first option, let me erase this. So then that first option will be half into 8 plus 1 by 8. You can see logically that is not going to be 24, because 8 plus 1 by 8 half. Obviously that will not be 24. You can check on calculator. This is 8 plus 1 by 8. Again, that is not going to be 24. So wrong. You can check on calculator. This is 2 into 8 plus 1 by 8. Let's check. 1 by 8 plus 8 into 2. That is 16.25. So that is also wrong. Actually, 1 by 8 plus 8 into 3 is the correct answer. So maybe they wanted to give it like this. X plus 1 by x. 3 times x plus 1 by x. Okay. Maybe they wanted to give 3 into this, but they have not given, so none of the answers is correct. Sixth, force proportional to x, 2x, x plus 1 is, right? So we can just cancel this x. That means this question mark will be, if we rearrange, x plus 1 into 2. So 2 into x plus 1, 2x plus 2, option C is the correct answer. Question 7, value of this is equal to, okay, you can take 3 raised to n common, or you can assume any value for n. Okay, the best way in this kind of questions is, let's assume n is equal to 1. If we assume n is equal to 1, this will be 3 raised to 2, so 9, plus 3 raised to 1, 3, upon 3 raised to 4, that is 81, minus 3 raised to 2, that is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12, 81 minus 9 is 72. So 1 by 6 is the correct answer, check, right? Fine. Or you can take 3 raised to n common, does not matter. Okay, so next is question 8. Question 8 is value of x square minus something something. That is a big expression, right? And options are 0, 1, minus 1 and infinity. Understand, in such kind of questions you can assume any values for x, y, z. Why? Because anyway there is no x, y, z in the options, right? That means for any value answer should be same. But in this question they have not given some important information. Because understand why. If x plus y is equal to z, for example, if x plus y is equal to z, then this will be equal to z, and z square minus z square will be 0, and anything divided by 0 is not defined, so infinity will be the answer then. Okay, so if x plus y is equal to z, or if x plus z is equal to y, or if y plus z is equal to x, then this question will give answer as infinity. But in other cases there might be some different answer. Okay, in other cases there might be some different answer. We have to check that. Now this is a kind of wrong question because they have not given sufficient information. So understand something. If x plus y is z, or if y plus z is x, or if x plus z is y, then infinity is the correct answer. Otherwise we'll check. Otherwise let's check. Let's assume x, y, z as something. Okay, we should not assume anything which gives us this. Okay, so let's assume x is 1, y is 2, z is not 3. Now we cannot assume 3 because 1 plus 2 is 3. Let's assume 4, right? Okay, now we can just check this. 1 square 1 minus y minus z bracket square, 2 minus 4 square is 2 square 4, upon x plus z bracket square, that is 5 square 25, minus y square is 4, plus y square is 4, minus x minus z square is 9, upon x plus y square is 9, minus z square is 16. You must be able to do this fast. Plus z square is 16, minus x minus y bracket square. X minus y bracket square is what? 1. Upon y plus z bracket square is 36, minus x square is 1. Fine. So that is going to be minus 3 by 21 plus minus 5 by 9 minus 16 is what? 4 minus 9 is minus 5, right? 9 minus 16 is minus 7. So plus 5 by 7 plus 15 by 35. Let's do this on calculator. 3 by 21 m minus 5 by 7 m plus 15 by 35 m plus. If you press MRC you get exactly 1, right? So in this case 1 is the correct answer. So this is an incomplete question. If this condition is satisfied, then answer is infinity, otherwise answer is 1. Remember that. 9th, if ABC is equal to 2, then what is value of this? You know, this is right. I mean, again we can assume the same thing. ABC is equal to 2, so let's assume A as maybe 2, or maybe A as 4, B as 1, C as half. Okay, 4 into 1 is 4, 4 into half is 2, right? A into B into C is 2. So let's find this value. 1 upon 1 plus A plus 2 into B raised to minus 1 is 1 by B. So 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus half B is half, 0.5, plus C raised to minus 1. C raised to minus 1 is reciprocal of C, so 2, plus 1 by 1 plus C is what? Half, 0.5, plus A raised to minus 1 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is 0.25. We can do this on calculator. First let's calculate this. 1 by 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7, plus 1 by 3.5 plus 1 by how much? 1.75. Let's do this on calculator. 1 by 7m plus 1 by 3.5m plus 1 by 1.75 m plus. If you press MRC, you get 0.99999, which is 1. Option A. Okay. 10th. If 3x by 2 minus 3x minus 2 by 5x minus 6 is duplicate ratio of 2:3, duplicate is square. So 3x minus 2 by 5x minus 6 is square of 2:3, that means 4:9. Then what is value of x? So simple. So either you can cross multiply or put in the options, anything. This is a simple basic equation, right? Okay, so 27x minus 18 is equal to 20x minus 24. So what? 7x is equal to 24 minus 24 plus 18. So 18 minus 24 minus 6. So it should be minus 6 by 7. Minus 6 by 7 is the correct answer for this. Okay, it is not in the options, but that is the correct answer for this. Okay, you can put the options, they are not matching. Okay, next. Okay, next is, if alpha and beta are roots of this equation, then the equation whose roots are a plus b, alpha plus beta bracket square and alpha minus beta bracket square will be. Okay, easiest way is to solve this equation. Let's solve this. What will be? X minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac, 4 into 1 into 12 is 48, upon 2a, that is minus 7 plus minus 1 by 2. So two answers of this equation are what? Minus 7 minus 1, minus 8 by 2 is minus 4, or minus 6 by 2 is minus 3. So this is alpha and this is beta, we know that. Now let's find this alpha plus beta bracket square. Alpha plus beta bracket square is what? Minus 4 plus minus 3 bracket square, that is 49. And alpha minus beta bracket square, that is minus 4 minus minus 3 bracket square, that is minus 4 plus 3 bracket square minus 1 square, that is 1. Okay, so now two roots of the equation are 49 and 1. Now how do we find the equation? Equation is always 49 and 1 are the two roots, right? So x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots is equal to 0. So option C is the correct answer for question 11. Question 12. Roots of this equation are alpha and beta, then value of this, that is alpha by beta plus beta by alpha, right? B raised to minus 1 is 1 by b. Okay, now here also we can solve it, but there is a simple way. What simple way? We can first cross multiply this. It will be alpha square plus beta square upon alpha beta, right? If you know some basic formulas, then what is formula of alpha plus beta bracket square? It is alpha square plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. Okay, that means, can I rearrange it and write alpha square plus beta square is equal to what? Alpha plus beta bracket square minus 2 alpha beta. Correct? That means that numerator of this expression we can write as alpha plus beta bracket square minus 2 alpha beta upon alpha beta. Why? Because now we have, understand, just a second. Now we have sum of roots and product of roots only. From this equation we can get sum and product of roots and we can solve this. Okay, just a second, there's some disturbance. Okay, so we know sum of roots is what? Minus b by a, that is minus 3, sorry, let me change the color. Sum of roots is minus 3 by 2, that is minus 1.5. Product of roots is what? C by a, that is 7 by 2 or 3.5. So sum of roots alpha plus beta is minus 1.5 and alpha into beta is 3.5. So we can just put it here, minus 1.5 square minus 2 into 3.5 upon 3.5. Let's do it on calculator. 1.5 square minus 2 into 3.5 is 7 divided by 3.5. This gives us minus 1.35714 something. Okay, only one option can be the answer. Let's check. 19 by 14 is also same, correct, 1.35714. So D is the correct answer. Next, 13th. On solving the inequalities 5x plus y less than 100, x plus y is less than 60, x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0, we get the following situation. One option is you draw all the inequalities. Second option is you imagine the inequalities. Imagine, understand, imagine. Okay. Generally we have two lines like this. Okay, and since both are less than, this is going to be our area. So what is our objective? First of all, this 0, 0 is going to be in our answer, so no question about that. Second is going to be this intersection point. Okay, so we have to find this intersection point, this point and this point. Concentrate very carefully. You don't need to draw in fair, just imagine how do we find this point. Okay, concentrate. First equation is 5x plus y is equal to 100 if we write it in form of equation. That means when x is 0, y is 100, and when y is 0, if we put y as 0, x will be 100 by 5 or 20, right? Similarly, second equation is x plus y is equal to 60. That means when x is 0, y is 60. When y is 0, x is also 60, right? So logically on x axis we are going to have 2 points, 20, 0 and 60, 0. Think logically, this has to be 20, 0, right? Why? Because it comes first. Similarly on y axis we are first going to have 0, 60 and then 0, 100. So this is 0, 60. So our answer must have these points. So, and this intersection point. Whatever is the intersection point, you can find it easily. Okay, just solve those equations. 5x plus y is equal to 100, x plus y is equal to 60. If we just subtract, 4x will be equal to 40. That means x is 10. If x is 10, y is 50 from this equation. So this point is 10, 50. So which option is correct? Option A is the correct answer. Okay, fine. 14, this is from module only. Rules and regulations demand that employer should employ not more than 5 experienced hands to 1 fresh one. And this fact is represented by what? Employer should employ not more than 5 experienced hands to 1 fresh one. Understand? Experienced is X. Fresh is Y. How to think in these kind of questions? Understand? If we hire 1 fresh worker, we can hire maximum 5. We can hire maximum 5, right? If we hire 2, we can hire maximum 10. It cannot be more than 10. That means this 10 cannot be more than or has to be less than or equal to 5 times of 2. Understand? That 10 has to be less than or equal to 5 times of 2, or this x has to be less than or equal to 5 times of y. That means if we reverse it, 5y has to be greater than or equal to x. Option C is the correct answer, and in fact option A is also the correct answer, because if we take 5 to left hand side, 5y is greater than or equal to x. Okay. 15th. In what time will a sum of money double itself at 6.25% per annum simple interest? If you have watched revision lectures of TVM, for simple interest, if you want to calculate doubling, then just do 100 divided by rate, okay, or 100 divided by I. So it is going to be 100 divided by 6.25, which gives us 16 years. 16 is the correct answer. Okay. Next, Mr. X invests 10,000 every year starting from today. Starting from today means it is annuity due starting from today for next 10 years. Suppose interest rate is 8% per annum compounded annually. Calculate future value. Plain question, future value of annuity due. So formula is what? A into 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 upon I into 1 plus I. Right? They have given that value, you can use it. 2.158925 minus 1 divided by 0.08 into 1.08 into 10,000. So 156454 is the correct answer, option A. Fine. 17. Difference between simple and compound interest on a certain of 3 years, certain amount they wanted to say of 3 years. For 3 years at 5% per annum is 228.75. Okay. How do we find compound interest for 3 years? Compound interest. What is amount as per compound interest? Principal into 1 plus I, that is 1.05 raised to 3. This will give us amount. minus principal, this will give us interest. Amount minus principal is interest. So this is compound interest. And simple interest is easy. Simple interest is what? 5% into 3 years into P. This is simple interest. And their difference is 228.75. Okay, so we can just find this even on calculator. Okay. So 1.05 cube, 1.05 into 2 times equal to. So that is, don't write it if you can imagine, 1.157625P minus P minus this is 0.15P is equal to 228.75. So just let's do it on calculator. 1.157625 minus 1P minus 0.15, that gives us 0.007625P. 0.007625P is equal to 228.75. So we can just divide it. 228.75 divided by that is 30,000. That means principal is 30,000. They're asking what is compound interest for 2 years at 5%. Now that is easy. Don't go into formula also. What we can do is 30,000, 2 years, right? So plus 5% plus 5%. That is 33,075. That is the amount. So plus 5% on calculator, again plus 5%. That gives us 33,075 minus 30,000. So 3075 is the interest. How much time would simple interest on a certain sum be? 0.125 times the principal at 10% per annum. Okay, fine. So they're asking simple interest should be 0.125 times principal. Okay, what is formula of simple interest? Principal into period into rate. Okay. So PP we can just cancel. So N is going to be 0.125 divided by 0.1. So that is 1.25 years. 1.25 years is 1 and 1/4. Option A is the correct answer. Next, 19th. The time by which a sum of money is 8 times of itself if it doubles itself in 50 years, interest compounded annually. Okay, now this is a time consuming question. So let's try to solve it carefully. Those who have attended the lectures or watched revision lectures, you know there is a shortcut for this also, right? Again, still time consuming, but at least we have a shortcut. For compound interest, if amount doubles in 15 years, then rate is 72 by n. Okay, rule of 72 it is called as. 72 by 15 years. So approximately rate is 72 by 15, which is 4.8%. Okay. You can solve, you will get a closer answer. So 4.8 is enough for us. So our rate is 4.8%. Now understand how to think about this question. We want it to be 8 times of itself. That means if principal is 1, we want amount to be 8. Okay, if principal is 1, we want amount to be 8. 1 plus I raised to n. That means amount should be 8 when principal should be 1. This is 1.048 raised to n. Right, principal is 1, we can cancel that. That means we have to raise 1.048 till we get 8. Okay. How do we raise it? Concentrate. 1.048. Then we'll press into and equal to whatever till the time we cross 8. Okay. How many times we press equal to, that is important. So concentrate and do it. 1.048, or you can see the steps on calculator also, that is more logical. 1.048 into, keep on pressing equal to till you cross 8. (44 times). Equal to was pressed 44 times. If equal to was pressed 44 times, that means this is raised to 45. Okay, because that is the calculator shortcut. When we have to take square, we press 1 time. When we have to take cube, we press 2 times. So when we want raised to 45, we press 44 times. So 45 years is the correct answer, option C. Okay. Next, present value of a scooter is 7290. If its value decreases every year by 10%, then value before 3 years is equal to. Okay, before 3 years, right? Now again, you can form an equation, but no need. You can just go by options. Every year it decreases 10%. So right. So if we do minus 10%, minus 10%, minus 10% on calculator, okay, it is not minus 10% actually, then we should get 7290. So let's try that. 10,000 minus 10%, minus 10%, minus 10%. Correct. So A is the correct answer, option A. Next, find effective rate of interest at 10% per annum when interest is payable quarterly. So quarterly means we have to divide it by 4, so 2.5%. We have the formula of effective interest, right? 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 for 1 year. So 1.025, 2.5%. Raised to n, there are 4 quarters in a year, minus 1. So 1.025 raised to 4 minus 1. That is 10.38%, option A. The difference between in simple interest on a sum invested for 1500 for 3 years is 18. There is something missing. I mean, there is some grammatical mistake in this question. That is why this question is not understandable. Okay. But maybe they are saying that there are 2 deposits. Okay, 2 deposits of simple interest. Deposit 1, deposit 2. Okay. We invested 1500 both places for 3 years. 3 years. Okay. Some rate we don't know, x percent, y percent. Okay. So simple interest obviously we don't know. Whatever was simple interest, difference between that simple interest was 18 rupees. Okay. So they are asking what is difference between the rate. That is what the question was. That is what I think. Okay. Fine. How do we find that? Understand. This 18 rupees difference is for 3 years. This is simple interest. So for 1 year, how much will be the difference? 18 by 3, that is 6 rupees. So 6 rupees is 1 year's difference. How much is 6 rupees? Percentage of 1500. Okay, 6 by 1500 percentage. That is 0.4%. So difference between rate must be 0.4%. Only then difference can be 18 rupees. Okay. But I think that is the question. I don't know. That is half finished. Again, 23 is not printed properly. What will be population after 3 years? When population increases at rate 3%, 4% and 5%. But they have not given original population. So skip it. 24. If 10,000 is invested at 8% per annum compounded quarterly, then value of investment after 2 years. This is simple, normal compound interest question, right? So 10,000 is the principal. 8% but quarterly, that means 2%. So 1.02. And 2 years. In 2 years there are 8 quarters. So raised to 8. So 1.02 raised to 8 into and equal to 7 times into 10,000. That is 11,716. Option A. Next, 25. In how many years will a sum of money become double at 5% per annum compound interest? Again, you can use rule of 72. 72 by 5 is how much? 14.4 years. So you can take 14.3, option D. Okay, this is the easiest. Next, future value of, see, the rule is that you have to divide. I mean, if you want to find in how many years it will double under compound interest, then you take 72 divided by interest rate. That's it. Not in percentage, just interest rate, plain. For simple interest, you do 100 divided by interest rate. Okay. Future value of an annuity, or you can, if you want to note it down, you can note it down like this. For compound interest, 72 by interest rate gives us number of years. For simple interest, 100 by interest rate gives us number of years. This is exact. This is approximate. Okay. Fine. Future value of an annuity is 1000. Future value of annuity of 1000 is made annually for 5 years at interest rate 14% compounded annually. Normal question, 1000 into 1.14 raised to 5 minus 1 upon 0.14. This is not annuity due, this is annuity regular. They have given the value 1.92541 minus 1 by 0.14 into 1000. 6610. Option B is the correct answer. Now TVM is done. Permutations. Number of ways of arranging 6 boys and 4 girls in a row, so that all 4 girls are together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make a box of those girls, and there are 6 boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Consider that box as one person. So there are how many persons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 persons. And within this box, we can arrange them in 4 factorial ways because there are 4 girls in that. So 7 factorial into 4 factorial is the answer, option C. 28 is again half printed. 15C 3 plus 15C R plus 3 is equal to what they have not given, skip it. 29 is again half printed because they have given NP2 is equal to 20 times NP2. So that makes no sense, right? So skip it. 30. How many different words can be formed with the letters of the word liberty? There is no repetition. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 factorial is 5040. APGP. If XYZ are terms of GP, then terms x square plus y square something something are in what? So let's assume some terms in GP. X, Y, Z are in GP, right? So let's assume 2, 4, 8. Double. So x square plus y square is what? 2 square plus 4 square. Then xy plus yz is what? X into y is 8. Y into z is 32. And y square plus z square is what? 16 plus 64. So let's check how much is this. 4 plus 16 is 20. Then 8 plus 32 is 40. And last term is 16 plus 64 is 80. So this is in geometric progression, obviously, right? It is doubling. 20 into 2, 40 into 2. So GP is the correct answer. Next. In a GP, fourth term is 3. Then product of first 7 terms is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. Understand, in GP, middle term is always geometric mean of extreme terms. Geometric mean of extreme terms. That means what? If we take these two terms, then their geometric mean will be 3. Okay, suppose this is x, this is y. Then root xy will be 3. That means x into y will be what? 9, right? So similarly, in this way, understand, this into this will be 9. Then again this into this will also be 9 because their middle term is also 3, right? This into this will also be 9 and this middle term is 3. So they are asking product of first 7 terms, that is going to be 9 into 9 into 9 into 3, or 3 square into 3 square into 3 square into 3, or 3 raised to 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1, 7. B is the correct answer. Okay. Next. In a GP, if third term is 2 by 3 and sixth term is, we don't know first term, second term, third, 4, 5 and sixth term is 2 by 81. Then what is first term? Okay. Now you can solve by formula. No, you should solve by formula. But if in exam it clicks, then you should solve by logic. Understand? This 2 is remaining same. That means there is no change in numerator. Can we see a pattern? Denominator is maybe, getting multiplied by 3. So 3 into 3 will be 9. Then 9 into 3 will be 27. And 27 into 3 will be 81. So we see a pattern, right? So if we get a pattern, then don't need to solve. So this one will be 2 by 1 then, right? 2 by 1. Why? Because 1 into 3 is then 3. Okay. While coming back, you have to divide. 81 by 3 is 27. 27 by 3 is 9. 9 by 3 is 3. 3 by 3 is 1. 1 by 3 is 1 by 3. So 2 by 1 by 3. Or rather 2 into 3 by 1. 2 into 3 by 1 will be 6. If this seems complicated, then forget about it. If this seems complicated, forget about it. Just go by formula. T3 is equal to AR square and T6 is equal to AR raised to 5. Then divide them and get R. Okay, that is perfectly fine, no issues. 34, sum up to infinity. Again, question from module. See, the terms are not directly in GP, so we have to take alternate terms. 1 by 2, 1 by 2 cube, 1 by 2 raised to 5 and so on. So let's take 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 cube plus 1 by 2 raised to 5 and so on, plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 3 raised to 4 plus so on. So here first term is 1 by 2, common ratio is 1 by 4, right? Because 1 by 2 and then this is 1 by 8. So 4, correct. And here first term is 1 by 9 and common ratio is also 1 by 9. 1 by 3 square, correct. So we'll take sum of two infinite GPs. Sum of infinite GP is what? A upon 1 minus R plus this A upon 1 minus R. So let's just do that. Half upon 3 by 4 plus 1 by 9 upon 8 by 9. Okay. Or half into 4 by 3 plus 1 by 9 into 9 by 8. Okay. So that is going to be 2 by 3 m plus 1 by 8 m plus, if you press MRC, you get 0.7916 recurring. Which option? 19 by 24? Yes, option A. Okay. That's it. Fine. 35. If f of x is this, then find f inverse x. Okay. F inverse is, always a good question. How do we solve it? Assume y is equal to 2 plus x by 2 minus x. Then we have to rearrange it so that x is on one side. Okay, we have to rearrange it so that x is on one side. How do we rearrange? y into 2 minus x, let's take 2 minus x on left side, is equal to 2 plus x. That means 2y minus xy is equal to 2 plus x. That means, let's do this, let's take this 2 on left hand side and this xy on right hand side. So it is going to be 2y minus 2 is equal to x plus xy, right? That means 2y minus 2 is equal to x into bracket 1 plus y. That means x is going to be 2y minus 2 upon 1 plus y. Or if we take 2 common, y minus 1 upon 1 plus y. They are asking f inverse x, not f inverse y. So just in place of y, put x and that will be your answer. So option A is the correct answer. 2 into x minus 1 upon x plus 1. Okay. You should study inverse and composite functions properly. If function from real number to a real number, they have range, domain and codomain, or range in both real values, defined by fx is 2 raised to x, then what is f of x plus y? Understand, fx is 2 raised to x. Think like this, think like this. So logically, f4 will be what? 2 raised to 4. Fz will be what? 2 raised to z. Then fx plus y will be what? 2 raised to x plus y. But we know, using rules of indices, 2 raised to x plus y is 2 raised to x into 2 raised to y. But that is 2 raised to x is nothing but f of x. 2 raised to y is nothing but f of y. Because if we just put y here, there will be y here, right? So fx into fy is the correct answer, option B. Okay. Last 4, 37. If fx is x plus 2, gx is 7 raised to x, then g of fx, okay, composite function. Again, how to solve? Understand, they are asking g of fx. Forget about it. What is g of x first? G of x is 7 raised to x. What is g of z? 7 raised to z, right? What is g of 5? 7 raised to 5. So then what is g of fx? It will be 7 raised to fx. That's it. What is 7 raised to fx? 7 raised to x plus 2. So 7 raised to x plus 2 is the correct answer for this. They have given it in different form. We can split it as 7 raised to x into 7 raised to 2. That is 49 into 7 raised to x, which is option C. Okay, good question. 38, parametric differentiation, very easy. Understand carefully. When we want dy by dx and we have given x and y separately, then let's find derivative of y first, dy by dt. That is t square minus 2, derivative will be 2t. And let's find derivative of this, dx by dt. So that is going to be 2t plus 5, right? So that is just 2. How do we get dy by dx? We'll just divide this. Dy by dt by dx by dt. So dt will be cancelled. We'll get dy by dx, which is 2t by 2, which is t. Okay, so option A is the correct answer. 39. This is a standard rule. We have integration of e raised to x into fx plus f dash x dx is always e raised to x into f of x plus c. That's it. Now if you see x square, derivative of x square is 2x. That means the answer is just going to be e raised to x into f of x plus c, e raised to x square plus c, option A. 40. If xy is 1, then y square plus dy by dx is what? Okay. Xy is 1, right? No need to take it to implicit differentiation, right? Y is equal to 1 by x. Now find dy by dx. Dy by dx will be what? 1 by x means what? X raised to minus 1. So derivative will be what? Minus 1 into x raised to minus 1 minus 1, that is minus 2. Or minus 1 upon x square. Fine. So what are they asking us now? Y square plus dy by dx, that is minus 1 by x square. What is y square? We just saw that y is equal to 1 by x, right? So y square will be 1 by x square minus 1 by x square, that is going to be 0. So option B is the correct answer. Okay. I hope we are done in 40 minutes. Yes. Okay. So I hope the questions are clear. To understand this, you have to be strong with logic. You should solve a lot of MCQs. Okay, I have given a link of Telegram channel in the comments or description, where I put daily MCQs on, tricky MCQs, which you can try to solve. Okay, MCQ solving practice is very important, so that you can attempt every question within 1 minute. Okay, fine. So if you have any doubts, let me know in comments. So let's stop here for today. In next video we'll take up statistics. Okay, bye.